Hi everybody, it's story time, and today we're going to be reading Hatz by Daniel Pinkwater with illustrations by Aaron Renier, or Renier, I'm not really sure. What do you think a cat hat is? We're gonna find out. Matt Hatz is the president of Hatz Incorporated, a company in the old city of Pretzelburg. Hatz Incorporated does not make little hats for cats to wear. That would be adorable, but it is not the business of Matt Hatz and his company. Neither is a cat hat a hat for humans to wear, which represents or resembles a cat. This would be delightful and also fashionable. But what Hatz Incorporated produces in the old cat works in Pretzelburg are specially trained cats. It is a cat trainery. The cat hat itself is a cat, specially selected for unusual furriness and warmth. Such a cat is patiently taught to arrange itself on the head of a person as a living headpiece. Oh, and Matt Hatz is the foremost cat trainer in the world. These cats are not sold, but rented to mountain climbers, adventurers, Arctic explorers, and people living in Chicago. It is well known that 90% of body heat is lost through the top of the head. So if one's head is warm, one will remain warm all over and could even visit the North Pole in summer pajamas and remain comfortable. Matt Hatz has a wife, Glamarella, who is famous for her peach and apricot pretzels, and a son, Pocket Mouse, and a daughter, Lambkin. There's Pocket Mouse, and there's Lambkin. Pocket Mouse has a saw for some reason. Oh, that's why. Matt Hatz says, like a member of the family is Thermal Hermit 6 7/8, the pride and joy of cat hats and the warmest cat ever known. Thermal Hermit 6 7/8 was visiting the family. He had recently returned from Nepal, where he warmed the head of a mountaineering expedition. Thermal Hermit 6 7/8 brought back harmonicas for the entire family. After a delicious pretzel casserole, the Katzes and the cat sat around the stove and played classical music on their new harmonicas. Harmonicas. There was a knock upon the door. Who can it be? Asked Glamarella Katz. Glamarella. Walking to the door is Glamarella. "It is old Thirdbeard," shouted Lambkin and Pocket Mouse. Old Thirdbeard was so called because in his youth he grew 2 other beards, which he now kept in his dresser drawer and wore on holidays. Thirdbeard was wise, and everyone loved him. Thirdbeard lived in a small cabin of clay and wattles made with Chikorina the witch. Chikorina, 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 the witch, Chikorina, the witch. Chikorina was quite a small witch, known to the inhabitants of Pretzelburg. She was a nice witch who did no harm, and she was the mommy of Thirdbeard.
"I am so sorry to interrupt your musical evening,"
Old Thirdbeard said,
"but I fear my mommy, Chikorina the witch, may be in trouble."
"Missing my mommy. What sort of trouble do you fear Chikorina is in?" Matt Katz asked Thirdbeard.
"The last time I saw her, she had an extra large jumbo frozen fruit seal, blueberry and avocado flavor,"
Old Thirdbeard said.
"She was licking and sucking on it like there was no tomorrow while walking up the pointy mountain known as the Witch's Spits."
The Katz family looked out the window at the magnificent peak. "Ah," they all said, appreciating its beauty. Thirdbeard continued,
"After she was out of my sight, I remembered that my mommy often gets an ice cream headache or brain freeze when she eats very cold things. She has not come back, and I am afraid she is somewhere up on the Witch's Spits with a frozen brain."
"Was she wearing her witch's hat when last seen?" Matt Katz asked Thirdbeard.
"She was not,"
Thirdbeard said. Matt Katz met the eyes of Thermal Herman 6 7/8. "You know what to do," Matt Katz said. "Meow," said Thermal Herman 6 7/8, and dashed into the night. "Thermal Herman 6 7/8 will find your mommy," Matt Katz said. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Thermal Herman 6 7/8 looked up at the Witch's Spits. It was a tall mountain and steep. Somewhere high on the mountain, Chikorina was alone, possibly with a frozen brain. That wouldn't be fun. Climbing paw over paw would be too slow. The great cat had to find a way to get up high in a hurry. Johnny Schmabler, the local motorcycle crazy, was on his bike and he had forgotten his helmet. Not many cats, even specially trained ones, can imitate a motorcycle helmet. Our hero cat can. Thermal Herman 6 7/8 made his move. He plopped onto Johnny's head, held onto his ears, and waited. He did not have to wait long. Vroom. Johnny zoomed up the slope, going faster and faster. Watch out for the rock. And crashed into a big rock about halfway up the mountain.
Oh.
This had happened before. Several of Johnny's wrecked motorcycles were laying here and there. Sadly, the cat got a nasty bump on his rump, but he had no time to think about that. The frozen brain Chikorina was somewhere up the mountain. There was still a distance to go and the cat needed some luck. Here came some luck. It was a moose, and this moose was using his antlers as a hat rack. This was not unusual, as lots of moose do it. It was kitten's play for Thermal Herman 6 7/8 to fashion himself into a handsome fedora, fit in among the moose's other hats, and dangle from an antler point. The moose was not as fast as Johnny on a motorcycle, but he took long steps up the mountain. And it wasn't long before the cat saw the witch. Chikorina, 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 Chikorina was sitting on the hard ground. She was still working on the extra-large jumbo frozen fruit-sickle berry and avocado flavor, and something in her expression told Thermal Herman 6 7/8 that she was moments away from a completely frozen think muscle. Thermal Herman 6 7/8 deftly assembled himself into the perfect likeness of a stylish witch lid and stood by. He did not have to wait long. Chikorina, 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 Chikorina. Now where did I put my hat? Chikorina mused to herself. Ah, there it is, and it seems so much warmer and nicer than usual. Chikorina was here. Look, Lambkin said, someone is coming. It is Chikorina the witch, Bucket Mouse said. And her witch's hat is... Dun, 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 dun. Thermal Herman 6 7/8. Everyone shouted. Thermal Herman 6 7/8 has saved her. Did you save me some leftover pretzel casserole? Chikorina that witch asked. We certainly did, Third Beard said. Let us serenade our brave Thermal Herman 6 7/8 and also Third Beard and his mommy Chikorina the witch, Mad Cat said. The cat's family took out their brand new harmonicas. The piece we will play is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star by Mr. Wolfgang A. Mozart. A 1, 2, 3, begin! Ding, ding, The end. I can't burn, sorry. That was Cat Hatz. And on the back cover here, we see all the different kinds of cat hats you could wear. You could wear the kettle brim, the bonnet, the 10-gallon, the straw hat, the sun hat, the fedora, the football helmet, the apple cap, and many more. I'm sure you can think of some other cat hats that you could wear. That was Cat Hatz by Daniel Pinkwater and Aaron Rainier. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a really nice rest of your day or a really cozy night's sleep. Goodbye. See you next time.